Hi everyone, it's Andy Gorman here, and I want to introduce you to the brand new training products that I've launched for the 2021 golf season. We have the tapered rail, which you can see here. We have the gate rail, and we have putting. So all T-stroke products, and they're ready for distribution, ready to help you with your putting. I'm going to show you how to use the products correctly. So bear with me whilst we break down how these products are actually going to help you improve your putting and what benefits you can expect to find when you use them. I'll catch you in a moment. Hi, it's Andy again. I'm here with the brand new T-stroke gate rail. The idea of this is multifaceted. I'm going to explain to you the benefits and virtues of the product, but more essentially how it's going to improve your game. Basically, we've got a hole at the end of the bar, but it is a two-piece product. You can see that it comes apart. The idea of the gate section is that it can move from one side to the other. It will also attach to the tapered rail. If you haven't seen the video on the tapered rail, click on the link below and you can see that. But essentially what we've got is a very simple, very tight pressure fit. There you see it. And it is a gate, effectively, that you can use two tees out on the putting green, essentially into the ground, and the tees will create your gate. Well, we oftentimes have problems indoors with gate drills. What do we use? We could use a tin of beans, but actually even a golf ball travelling at a couple of miles an hour can move the tin of beans. You know, it's as simple as that. You know, a tin will work, but you've got to get heavy weighted items in there to put into place. So what I came up with was the concept of, if I want to use this indoors, why not use a couple of simple magnets. Bar magnets which allow us to create the correct aperture for testing half a degree of error. To be fair, you can have it as wide as you like, but the golf ball will have fallen off here before it had a chance to hit here. So it's about making sure that the ball can go down. The rail is 15mm wide, 400mm long, and just set that up at a comfortable width. Here what we've got is around about 3.5mm either side of the ball. Around half a degree of error. Set it down and let's see if we can deliver a nice square club face to roll the ball down that rail. It's narrow, it's intimidating, that's okay. Holes look like buckets by the time you are working down this very narrow rail. So it is designed to put you under a little bit of pressure. It's designed to train hard. You know, very narrow target. See, aim small, miss small. So that's the whole concept of this. We also get a chance though when we do hit this, if we were to hit one or two, well, you're not going to hit both of them, but hit one side or the other, you create a bias of miss. You'll see the club face is slightly closed and you have a tendency to just pull it. You'll hear it hit the magnet. It's great feedback. It's telling you what your tendencies are. It may be in your aim. It's definitely in the delivery. Your club face is slightly closed. So it's something that you're going to be able to feed back from and know and understand exactly what's happening. The club face is responsible for 90% of start line. If you can square the club face, you've got a fighting chance of being able to hold the putt, or at least start it on the line that you intended. Second point now on here. Take the magnets away, because we don't need them for here. Turn it around. The reason for turning it around is because we've got a hole in the one end. That allows us to rest the golf ball in place. Reattach. It's a nice little pressure fit. Now we can pop the bar the opposite way around. I can line it up to my hole, which is what I'm doing here, to make sure that what I am seeing is also what I'm getting in terms of aim. Now, we'll pop the putter back on. Have a look down the line. Sometimes when we look down a bar, down a specific line, we don't necessarily see, or if we line the ball up, you know, and many of us, certainly many of my students have come through and said, well, I'll put a line on the ball, don't like it because I don't feel like I'm aiming in the right place. Well, feedback here is that this is telling me immediately that that bar is aiming very slightly left of centre. I can come back and look at it, a quick peek there, and it is just a fraction left of centre. I can either putt with that or I can make the adjustment, but it is just a tiny hair, and you know, I've got a bias tendency towards the left hand side. I don't want to miss down the left hand side, so I can make that adjustment. When I position the putter down behind the ball now, I'll put it onto the plate, but when I position it onto behind here, I can now see that my club face is perfectly square. It is perpendicular to the target. I don't want to be standing there with an open club face or a closed club face if I've got a bias tendency to miss. Sometimes we don't even know if we've got that, so that's what this helps to actually do for us. Get myself lined up, then I can position the golf club behind the ball and execute as we did before. So nicely down the stroke, down the bar, and we've made a perfect execution into the hole. So I know I've delivered square, I've set up square, I've checked my alignment. It's doing a lot of things. It's going to help me to improve my putting. It'll help you too, that's a guarantee. Get hold of the gate rail. You're going to help your putting scores come tumbling down if you do. Bye for now.